The tape only becomes useful, or primarily becomes useful on the entry side of the equation if and when stocks are taking out what? New 2-day highs or lows. As long as this intra-range here, the story of the tape isn't too interesting. It's not of technical significance. We keep an eye on it, but it's not going to be used to make an entry decision unless or until that stock takes out new 2-day highs or lows. You see, again, this is a good example of a stock where, it didn't take out 42.7, right? It went down to just under the whole number to within that noise level of a quarter or 0.3, just under the whole number, didn't take out what would be a short trigger, right? Because they run it to a support level, it chops around, it may have some spillover to the downside, a quarter point or so. That's why you don't short right under the whole number, right? You wait for a 42.7 and see if it breaks support. So that's how you use whole numbers. Is this a good tape to go long in? Would you go buy this stock? The only type of bounces I like are if it has a long, sharp drop, maybe a major 3-line break, continuation, and then starts to recover. So you always see that stocks are tentative. They will move right up through a level, then pull back, then move up another, then pull back. And the problem with using broker-initiated software entries is that it gets you in on a very small move. Even if it's a single transaction, by definition, your broker is going to get you in incorrectly, right? You need to have the skill and the savvy to be able to read the tape and say, I need a representative string of data going by in live real time, and now I see the tape thickening out. I start to see size pour in. I would still be conservative if I were to buy over, say, 131.6. I'd like to see a red candle form any time here now, right? It's good to incentivize yourself, motivate yourself to be successful in trading. All it takes is for you to understand where's the money, where's the $600 in that trade, where am I going to make some money in that stock, and go for it. No good fade there because that's immediate support, right, at the 112.6, the previous side of the cup, right? So it's going to drop there, but it's very likely to go sideways somewhere between 112.4 and 112.8. So that's what the odds would favor. It's going to slow down its movement here momentarily. So I wouldn't short that stock, right? I wouldn't make money shorting that stock. I don't think so. If it had a consolidation, let's say it tried to test and take out 114 and failed and start to drop under previous support here, then that, again, visually mapping out the stock here, if it goes up there and then starts to fade later, then I'd fire off the short, and that would be the trade right here. That would be the earliest at which I would short that stock if it does that. Best play, though, would be a long later over, say, 114.3.